Okay, and we're back. We're back in episode 30.
Right, back to the
we're on the Bills. Apparently we mentioned the Bills, and then, everyone tries to call us, and,
Everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to call us. So.
All right, who are the Bills and Jets? Dude, I've got... Okay, so hype, of course Bills are going to win, because I'm in my hype, so I'm a pseudo-Bills fan being from Buffalo. But in my no hype, I got Jets all day, man. You got Le'Veon, you got a better offensive line, you've got upgraded defense, I'm gonna say Jets, 23.
Woo!
Bills 9.
That's a good call. I'm gonna say hype 12 New York Jets, and I'm gonna say the Bills 3. Plain and simple.
It's hard to argue that,
because the Jets, again, first week. We know a lot of teams don't show everything during the preseason.
Yeah.
I want to see how what's my running back over there again? Le'Veon.
Yeah.
I love Le'Veon. I want to see how Le'Veon articulates himself with that offense and see how Donaldson, if he's able to beat Donaldson. Down the line, I see that combination being something lethal. But right now, I see it still a work in progress. 12 points.
And then you got Frank Gore, the inconvenient truth, who's about 10 years younger than you at 38 years old, still playing.
He always disappoints me every year. I'm sorry to say that because I'm not able to talk about any or criticize any player because I never played ball and they on a whole nother level.
Yep.
I'm just talking about the expectations of him, and of course it goes back to fantasy. He it's like he's there a couple of games, then he falls off.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Hopefully he can do something with the Jets. What team is this? It's like his 8th, 9th
Something
team?
like that, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So next up we got Washington and Philadelphia. Again, Santana, this one's for you.
Yeah. Okay. Washington, you're rebuilding again. I think you have Case Keenum starting. I think you have Dwayne on the bench. But I do want to give a shout out to my Buckeyes. You got Terry McLaurin is on your starting roster, which is great. So good for you, number 17. Go get it. Sorry, Washington. Philly, I think, is one of the most talented, if not the most talented team in the league. So I think they're going to take them. I don't really have a score for you on this one, but they're just going to win. Hype and no hype, they're going to win.
Yeah, Philly's probably one of the better teams in the NFC, if not, not Super Bowl bound. We're going to see how Wentz if he get back into, back into the same way he was. What was it? Last year he was good, and the year before he got injured, he had the Eagles flying. So Washington, until you guys get Clem Haskins into the rotation, and he's out there as your starting quarterback, you guys are still in rebuild mode. So again, Philadelphia $1 billion. Washington maybe 3 points. Hype and no hype. Again, Santana has nothing to do with you because I know you like them.
Remember, it's not a personal attack if we say your team sucks. So don't take it personally.
I'm not trying to say that the Washington football team sucks. I'm just trying to say that they're not up to par where they should be.
It's just like when we say something like, I don't know, let's just take a random player out there. Let's talk about, I don't know, Russell Westbrook? Oh my God, why is he always getting interjected in every episode we have? We've done 30 episodes, and every episode we talk about, we find some way. Why do you interject him in here in every single conversation?
My psychiatrist told me exactly how to handle these situations. Now, just, let it, be like a duck's back. Let it just slide off your back. Just let it slide off your back. All right, next up, we got Indiana and the Chargers.
Ooh. They just upgraded Jacoby Brissett's contract. I think they gave him like a 2-year, $30 million extension. So they bought into what is it? I just said his name. I can't even think of his name right now. The quarterback for Indy. I literally just said his name 12 seconds ago. I can't even remember what I had for breakfast. Jacoby Brissett.
Right.
So, which then kind of squashes my theory that I thought that Andrew Luck would then come back next year. But with that signing of him, I don't think they will. Unless they can be like, hey, we're going to trade you or whatever like that, or trade Jacoby Brissett. Chargers, good squad. Not going to have Melvin Gordon, which is on my fantasy team. I had an auto draft for one of my fantasy squads. I picked up Melvin Gordon. Oops. So he's wanting a trade now. The Chargers said, hey, you can go ahead and take a trade. But even without him, because the new sabermetrics in the NFL say that any running back in that system for the Chargers will be just fine. I got the Chargers in this one. Indy's a little bit shell-shocked just from the whole Andrew Luck thing.
Yeah.
So I got Chargers hype. And actually, no, let's do this. Let's go hype Indy just to shock the world, just because they're riding on emotion right now. But no hype, I got Chargers.
I'm going to say no hype and hype Chargers. And like you said, because of the Luck retirement, we got to see how Jacoby Brissett goes in that. But he just got paid. So you know what? I'm going to do what you did. Hype-wise, I'm going to say Indianapolis because I believe that Brissett has something to prove today. And fact is this. When Melvin Gordon is not back in the backfield, Phillip Rivers don't have the same type of game. I'm not saying Eckler is not that guy. Eckler is on my fantasy team, but it's a difference. They've shown that Rivers plays better when he has Gordon. So that might hurt the Chargers. No hype. Chargers might squeak one out by a field goal or might squeak one out by maybe a touchdown, but Indianapolis is going to come to play and they're going to be better than normal. So, yeah, so I'm going to go no hype Chargers, hype-wise Indianapolis. Next up, we got Cincinnati and Seattle.
Seattle, that's easy.
You just doing that to make George happy, man.
Yeah.
George, I hope you're happy. Your team is doing
Cincinnati
good.
No defense last year. They really didn't make any splashes in the offseason. I'm sorry. Cincinnati is one of those teams that's going to be like Miami.
What's the cartoon character with the fire hair?
Ghost Rider?
Is it Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
It's another one, though.
Skeleton?
It's another one. Because that's who Dalton remind me of with that red hair going back. But again, that's all.
Andy Dalton?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Andy Dalton. That's all he has. That's all they got Cincinnati has.
Yeah.
Because you got AJ Green is down again. So, that's a guy. You know, he's a game changer.
You got Joe Mixon, a running back, but, he's not going to make that big of a splash, I don't think. So, you don't have a team around yet.
Right, so we don't have to go really crazy with this. Hype, no hype. Seattle all day. I think with Clowney there, they got a whole new.
That's right. Yeah, Clowney. Okay. Yeah.
Carroll is around there again, dancing around, practice again because he got him a horse. Yep. So hey, Seattle, they're gonna do it. Next up, the Giants and Dallas, NFC East game right here, big game.
Okay, hype. This is my hype. Giants 38, Dallas 3. Remember, this is the hype. This is the no hype zone. You have your hype and your no hype. So. That being said, again, 38. Saquon is on one of my fantasy squads, going to run all over the place. He's going to have like 350 all-purpose yards. I'm still in my hype, which is why he's laughing. Okay? 38-3. I stand by that. And Daniel Jones is going to play in the second quarter because Manning's going to go down with like a hangnail on his finger in his throwing hand.
Right.
So he's going to go down. They're going to bring in Daniel Jones, and he's going to just blow it up. No hype. I got Dallas by like 20. Yeah.
He hates Dallas. Chisendra, that was for you because you keep picking on him every time you
remember what fired today?
She's like, why don't you, what's that?
She's like, kill yourself.
You're like, wait a minute. That's how serious she is. Yeah. Chisendra, we love
you
your
Cowboy
passion.
fans got to chill for like 12 seconds.
They
My goodness, man.
You come in, you say something to Patricia.
Oh, my
Patricia's going to...
Right?
And Taryn. Oh, my goodness.
You can say something to me about Ohio State. I might agree with you. No. Ohio State sucks. You have a point. So, but I'm not going to be like, so I'm not going to go draconian on you. There's a term for you. Yeah, be like, go kill yourself because you don't like my team.
That's Chisendra. Right. Chisendra, hey, she called it like she said. She big time Dallas. Patricia is the same way. Every time you come around.
Well, you got a tattoo of your favorite squad on your arm. Oh, my Lord.
and then Taryn, ball three of them, they up to date. They know their football. I like the fact that they're intelligent Cowboy fans. I don't know if that's an oxymoron or not, but
that kind of is.
Yeah, because you can't get
because all Cowboy fans are like, we're so good, and it'd be like, hey, name 3 guys in your squad.
But they know what's going on. It's just that they know it's tough. Anyway, I'm Dallas has got this. It's not that I'm against Giants. It's just that Giants wants to sit on and keep this Eli Manning thing going on longer than it should be. You got Saquon who can run everybody crazy, but Dallas has got it together. They brought in Dak. Dak has got paid. Zeke got paid. Cowboy Nation is going through something. Again, I think that they on their way to 9 wins this year and eliminating the first round. But at least that first game is going to be a hoop because all the boys are back. So hype, no hype. Yes.
But that's the beauty of hype and no hype, because I can dislike you
Yep.
as a team, but at the same time speak objectively about the Cowboys and say, yeah, you're going to win by 20.
Yep.
As much as I hate to say it, but that's just reality.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. All right, so next up we got San Francisco and Tampa Bay. This your boy. This your boy. So
Shannon would call you right now. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, how dare you guys not talk about that?
How disrespectful.
Disrespectful. So look, my hype, I'm gonna toss it up first on this one.
Go ahead.
Hype, no hype on this one is all. I'm gonna go Tampa Bay again because I don't believe in Jimmy Garoppolo. More people, everybody believes in him. I believe Jimmy Garoppolo is an accident waiting to happen. I think he's overhyped. What Stephen A. Smith called him porn star Jimmy and all that other stuff. But he calls him because of his look. Because of his look, not because he did anything. So let's make sure we clarify that. He just looks, he has that look about him, man. But the thing is, he as sexy as he looks, his play doesn't back it up consistently. Like he won 8 games and he was undefeated when he was a Patriot.
Right.
But let me see you take this 49ers franchise like Baker's gonna do with Cleveland.
Right.
And then I'll start believing in you. But other than that, I'm going to Tampa Bay, hype, no hype.
What he said, so Garoppolo's played 10 games, won 8 of them, but has been catastrophically injured in those 10 games. So we'll see how, I know the one preseason game he was very skittish. I don't know if that's just knocking off the rust or if he's like afraid of getting hit. But then again, it was a non-contact injury that how he got hurt last year. Tampa Bay, I don't know about Tampa Bay, man. For me, that's still up in the air. It could go either way. They could have Jameis Winston could go off and go like 68% and throw for 3 touchdowns, or he could have a quarterback rating of like 9. 35%, 2 picks, go like 9 for like 37. Who knows, man?
Right.
Who knows what we're gonna get? So
right.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, I'm hoping for the best for Uncle Bruce and Jimmy. I believe Uncle Bruce brings a level of discipline to Winston that he's probably not going to, he hasn't seen before, because Uncle Bruce is not scared to call it like he sees it. He's not there to coddle him. So that's why I'm thinking Tampa Bay is going to be a better team this year. And I'm hoping that he becomes a better player. This is his last shot. After that, Winston is over with.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh and New England, we almost get to the finish here. That's going to be good. That's that's the Sunday night game.
My thing has been, Pittsburgh has been non-existent in the minds of all the talk shows and all the TV shows and whatnot. I think that's a good thing. They have no distractions. Just put your head down. Let's play. Let's practice. Let's get our stuff together. They're going to surprise a lot of people this year. They didn't make it to the playoffs last year. I think they're going to make it again this year. Then again, New England is New England. So I think that game's going to be like a 23-23 game with a deciding field goal again at the end. It could go either way. For me, that's just a coin flip right now.
Height-wise, I would like to see Pittsburgh win it. No
yes,
hype, New England,
I agree.
New England is New England, and it's hard to ever do anything against New England. So
and they have Pittsburgh's number too. So they beat them like
they got
8 times in a row.
number, man. They find a way, except Miami Dolphins.
Except for Miami.
Yeah, Miami Dolphins with nobody out there, and they'll find a way to lose. All right, we're gonna speed this up. So we got Monday night game, Oakland and Denver. I'm going either way. Hype. I'm going Oakland because I'm a Raiders fan. No hype. I'm going to go Denver because I believe Denver doesn't have all the drama, especially with Antonio Brown dropping letters talking about he's got fined $54,000 for missing practice. Who knows what's about to happen? You do not drop this letter the first game of the season. Again, as much as, I don't want to talk about Antonio Brown, but man, hype-wise, I got to say, there's something that kills team chemistry to me, and you don't know how is he gonna come out and play. No hype. He might come out there and ball like crazy and be on fire because he got something to prove, and he just want to get back at the general manager for fining him for $54,000.
But that's not the general. That's his fault.
That is
when it set out.
That is.
You can't blame anybody else. Blame yourself, man.
No
one takes accountability anymore, especially these coddled athletes.
Yeah, talk about it. Talk about it.
Yeah.
So hype, no hype again. Hype Oakland, no hype Denver.
I got Denver, hype and no hype. Sorry, Oakland Raiders fans. Travis and Lance. Denver, I mean, they're not super talented. They'll find a way to get it done. They got Joe Flacco back there, Uncle Joe, just dinking and dunking as he usually. He'll go like 9 for 16 for the game, but like he'll still have like 80 yards. But they're going to get it done on the ground. Defensively, they're still pretty good. with big thick glasses guy back there. He still plays, right? What's his name? Denver. I can't think of his name.
Running back?
No, linebacker.
Oh, Von.
Yeah,
Von
Miller. Yeah.
My man who be dancing.
Anchoring that defense.
Von.
So yeah, that's what I got.
Defense has always been good for them.
Yeah.
All right, last but not least, New Orleans and them Texans.
I got New Orleans, hype and no hype. They've also been quiet in the offseason, except for the signing of the receiver there, former Buckeye. Wow, Michael Thomas. Wow, can't believe his name. And Drew Brees got a vendetta. But then again, there's that crusty old thing called the Super Bowl hangover, or the NFC championship game hangover. So, but Drew Brees getting a little long in the tooth. He doesn't have much left in the tank, so I think he's going to ball out this year. I got New Orleans hype and no hype.
Okay, so I got no hype New Orleans because I believe just what you just said, Seth. Vendetta, they got something to prove. They coming in laser focused. Hype wise, I see that could be a problem. You can come in there so perfect and so focused that you lose. You might just, when you make a mistake, you just take you off the rail.
Yep.
And Deshaun has tonsil now. He got an offensive line. Deshaun is one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the game.
That's right.
The defense, J.J. Watt doesn't have to worry about Clowney, because Clowney, I'm not saying he was a bad guy, but the chemistry with him on that team wasn't the same. So this team doesn't have him anymore as that air of negativity anymore. So they might come out ready to punch New Orleans in the mouth, and New Orleans ain't gonna expect it. So hype-wise, I'm gonna say Texans. No hype, I'm gonna say New Orleans, and that's because if you listen to the previous shows, I said that I believe that New Orleans is gonna run the table this year. So I just wanted to put myself out there like that. Okay. So that's our football. That's NFL.
NFL Week 1. Stay with us because we're gonna come back with some college stuff.
Sound good.
Okay. All right.
Cheers.